from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
The earth, riches, and wisdom. So we have even right there.
What's his name?
This is an emergency transmission from FEMA Region 6 in occupied North America. There is a war. It's happening now. It will decide the fate of humanity. The time to choose sides has come. We are the resistance.
I choose Obama.
We are the InfoWar. We are talking to those that have chosen Obama. And I always find it's like some fascination. Like, I think he's secretly trying to help me. And that's why they put him in there, is because he's more effective in making you think he's being reasonable while he slits your collective throat. But let's go to Sherry in Texas. Sherry, you've got the floor. Tell me about the man known as Cupcake Sweetie Pie Obama.
Well, I don't think he's. I don't think he wants to. He's slimy or mean. I think he just was willing to go along with those who are really running the show.
Well, obviously, he's a puppet. We're talking about the.
Yes.
Let me tell you, how attracted are you right now to Obama? How much do you like Obama? What's going on right now?
Well, what's going on right now is that the people who are really in power, the oligarchies. Okay, that's all. That's a good word for them, I guess. They run the show. They're the corporations. They want to lead the people in the direction that they want them to go, which means they want them to vote for someone like Romney or Bush.
No, they gave more money to Romney.
They want.
No, they want whoever's the most effective BSer. Look, the establishment, the media, the establishment owns the big media, the dinosaur media. They want Obama. They've let him get away with stuff 50 times what Nixon did because he's a darling cupcake.
No, I don't think so. I think the insurance.
I think you have a fetish for Obama. You've had it since he first ran. You won't admit you've been conned. Admit right now you like Obama.
All I know is that the insurers were in the business of denying claims.
What would you do if Obama wanted to date you?
Pardon me?
If Obama wanted to take you out on a date, what would you do?
Oh, come on. I'm not going to let you lead me in that direction now, Alex.
I can hear your voice right now.
He's not. He's the only one. The people wanted him. They tried to keep him out.
You want him?
Look what Jeb Bush did. He tried to get the whole state.
Hey, just because Jeb Bush is bad doesn't make Obama good. Don't you understand that?
Obama is keeping us out of war. Do you know how weary we are of war after these last 8 years?
And only our loving leader could expand them.
He just put his foot down on that issue. And he didn't write Obamacare. They just let some of his
What is your nickname for him? What is your nickname for Obama?
My nickname for Obama? Someone who wouldn't lead us into war.
Sweetie Cake? Let me ask you this question. No, I get it. I understand. Like Bush was so bad, and I even thought Bush was so bad, I was kind of neutral on Obama and McCain, because McCain's so bad, that I thought maybe they were going to try to have reconciliation because of the country's on the edge of rebellion. Instead, they brought him in, and just, Obama is one of the few things I was wrong about, because I thought he was bad, and I thought it was going to be bad, but all these people that I respect even more now said, no, he's going to be real bad, and you're wrong. I've got to apologize. I am rarely wrong about big issues, and talk shows aren't supposed to say they've been wrong. I have underestimated the level of evil because he's got this spiritual shield of fraud around him. But once you get around that, my dear, believe me, he's the worst thing we've ever been hit by. And he's a closer, like in the ninth inning in baseball. They're trying to close things right now, and he's real bad. He's real bad.
Where did the Patriot Act come from, Alex? It didn't come on Obama.
It was bipartisan, and Obama expanded it.
Well,
the NDAA makes the Patriot Act look like a gift of liberty.
We need to identify the true enemy to solve the problems, and Obama's not the true enemy. He is a pawn, like you said yourself.
No, he's a luscious cupcake.
He is just trying to keep us out of war.
If Obama was a cupcake, what type of cupcake would he be? Is the real question.
Okay, whatever.
Seriously, what type of cupcake? What type of cupcake would he be?
I'm not going to say, Alex, because I don't go. I'm not in that.
Because I can see a thought bubble right now. You see Obama equals cupcake. All right, I'm going to stop being silly. I appreciate your call. Thank you so much, Sherry. All right, I had a little bit of fun with that, folks. Frank, Eric, David, Michael, Ted, Greg, your calls are coming up, Cupcakes. Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gates, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filters today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139.
When you grab and mess with your friends, too good to what's good for you?
KLN, Los Angeles. Clone Radio. We play the songs that sound more like everyone else than anyone else. Clone.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms. The Republic will rise again when you attempt to take our guns.
I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man.
The answer to 1984 is 1776. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Up on Infowars.com, mirrored at PrisonPlanet.com right now. Michigan Democrat threatens to shut down TV station airing anti-Obamacare ad, and we dovetailed it with the Truth Squad Obama police saying that if you criticize Obama, you will be arrested. You cannot make up the off-the-chart garbage. So both the Truth Squad video and the video of the TV ad that the congressman is threatening to have the TV station shut down if they run are up on Infowars.com as the top story, just to show the open, naked tyranny we're dealing with. Also, the Southern Poverty Law Center, a.k.a. the White House Free Speech Demonization Army, says more than half of white Americans are anti-black. See, this is the Democratic Party, folks, that was the Ku Klux Klan party until the Republicans passed the Civil Rights Act and a bunch of other stuff under Eisenhower. They looked at the demographics. This is on record. They had Democratic Party conferences, and literally they had all these congressmen that were Grand Dragons said, I'm resigning from the Klan. I now love black people. And folks bought it, and they run everything now. And, I mean, that's basically how. And so now it's race politics. Did you know they don't want to turn their guns in because they're racist? You know, these people don't want Obamacare because they don't like black people. No, we don't like Obamacare. This is a giant screw job. And that's now come out. Also, Ambassador Rice warns Moscow not to intervene in Ukraine. We're going to be breaking that down. Also, we've got some articles dealing with the police state control grid that we're going to be breaking down coming up at the bottom of the hour. But first, the rare treat. We are talking to Obama supporters, people that disagree with me, but they need to quantify why they disagree. They need to just make their point. Tell me why Obama's good. Stockholm Syndrome. Oh, it could be worse. Oh, he cares about me. Doesn't matter. He lies systematically more than anybody I've ever seen. He's worse than Nixon, worse than Clinton rolled together, times 10. I mean, and folks, that's conservative. When you actually study policy and what's really going on, it is a wall of fraud, deceit, raising taxes on poor people, screwing them on their payroll taxes. 7 taxes in Obamacare on poor people. 5 more on rich people. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, if I wanted to shut our economy down, Obamacare is the way to do it. But, you know, I just do this full time and actually know what I'm talking about, though. I'm sure it's going to be a great deal for everybody. Let's go to who's up next but holding the longest. Ted in Tennessee, come on down. Tell me how I'm wrong. Go ahead.
All right, Alex, are you really ready for this?
Come on, man. Come on, talk or I'm going to cut you off.
Okay. Now, Obamacare, you got to look at is very simple. There's 310 million people that don't get a vote in anything. Those are the people that have a health insurance policy that's provided by their employer. You have another 26 to 40 million people who don't get a vote in anything. Those are the people that are between...
Did you say 315 million people have health care provided by their employer?
Pardon?
There aren't 315... You say
there are 310 million people that have health insurance provided by their employer.
No, they're not.
They do not get a vote in...
There's 315 million people in the whole country. There's about 100 million...
No, there's 300...
Put him on hold. I can't listen to this because these people are so dumb. Listen, there's about 110 million people that have health care provided by their employer, and they pay for it. It isn't free. There's 315 million people in the country, counting 25 million that are illegal aliens. That's the census. Go back to him. I'm not trying to be mean. Go ahead and make your point.
Okay, there's 310 million people that have health insurance provided by their employer.
No, there's not. 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 98% of the American people are not covered by their employers with health insurance. That is BS, man. There's 35 million uninsured in the country.
Between 1% and 3% that cannot be accounted for. Those are between 3 and 9 million people, which has been expanded to 15. They cut in half is 7.5 million. That's what they want to put on the Affordable Health Care Act. Are we ready to talk about this thing?
Sir, do you understand that insurance companies wrote the plan, the big ones, to shut down their competition and jack up prices?
You have a ticket that says you're going to win at a 30-to-1 odds. And then you go and buy the horse care ticket. But if everybody in the stands votes for or takes that same bet, that bet's going to go down to 1 for 1.
You're totally helpless. Hey, sir, the prices are exploding. The death panels are there. They're kicking people off with pre-existing conditions. People are losing their doctors. Did Obama promise that none of that would happen?
Who cares?
All right, let him go. Let him go. See, I don't do this a lot because it's painful, and I actually don't like hearing people like this. It makes me very upset. Do you hear him? He doesn't care. He's bought into this. He thinks there's 310 million people who have health care provided by their employers. It's about 100 million. We just pulled it up on screen. My memory was correct. My dad's in healthcare management. Man, I just have so much trouble with these people. They're so helpless. Do you hear them? Do you hear him? He said, I don't want to be mean to him, Ted. Ted, they're kicking people off their insurance. They're getting rid of people with pre-existing conditions. They're jacking the prices up. The big banks that own the insurance companies wrote this to screw everybody. The Supreme Court ruled it's a private tax paid to private corporations. Come on, Tim. Ted or whatever your name is. Kathy in Montana, you're on the air.
Hi, before I tell you why I think you're wrong about Obama and health care, I'd like to say you're one of my favorite shows other than Coast to Coast.
Well, thank you. Thanks. I like going on Coast to Coast.
And I agree with you on the whole big picture, and I think you got it right. But what makes, and let's just call whoever the oligarchy, totalitarianism, the far end of both sides are one and the same. This has been going on since 1913. Or let's just call him Satan. And who has more power than Satan, the only one? God. And what makes you think that God didn't put Obama in power at this time and space of our world? Because, and by the way, it isn't World War I, World War II, World War III. World War I has not ended yet. There's just been lulls. And as far as health care goes, I was a nurse, and let me tell you what I saw due to capitalism in health care and people killed. And
it's already really screwed up ever since government got involved.
You know what? And the oldest trick in the book in The Art of War is divide and conquer. And all the people that are I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong. 90% of the American people are good. Why doesn't everyone just stand together and tell Satan to go to hell?